If you're working full time and still can't save money, that doesn't mean you're bad with money. It means the system quietly changed while expectations stayed the same. And now, millions of people are doing what used to work for a result that no longer shows up. You hear it everywhere. You hear, I make more than I used to. I'm careful with my spending. You hear, I don't live crazy. And yet, paycheck comes in, bills go out, balance returns to zero. Month after month. No cushion, no progress, just survival. That pattern isn't random. Here's the core shift. Savings used to be the default result of steady work. Now, savings require extra conditions. That's a fundamental change. Rent, insurance, utilities, transportation, these aren't flexible. When they rise faster than wages, your paycheck becomes pre-spent. You're not choosing not to save. There's nothing left to store. Savings assume calm periods, but now car issues, medical bills, unexpected fees, they don't come occasionally. They come predictably, which means any savings attempt gets reset before it can grow. Full-time work used to buy stability, margin, and time to recover. Now it buys access, continuity, and just enough to stay employed. That's not financial security. That's maintenance labor. This is where people say, just track your spending, or cut subscriptions, or be more disciplined. That advice assumes surplus, but discipline doesn't create money. It only allocates what exists. And for many people, there is no surplus left to allocate. The problem isn't that you're not saving. The problem is that full-time work no longer generates excess. And without excess, savings can't exist. Here's the long-term damage. When you can't save, every decision becomes risky. You can't leave a job. You can't move easily. You can't absorb a mistake. Life becomes fragile. Not dramatic, fragile. And fragility drains you, even when nothing is wrong. People respond in predictable ways. Some give up. They say saving isn't realistic anymore. Some chase income. They do side work, overtime, or just burn themselves out. And some downshift. They move to cheaper cities. They live smaller lives. They make fewer choices. Each option buys relief by sacrificing something else. No savings costs you leverage, negotiating power, psychological safety, because you're always reacting. And over time, reaction replaces planning. That's not adulthood failure. That's structural pressure. This hits hardest if you work full time, your income is capped, your costs are fixed, and you don't have family backup. You're doing what you were told would work. The result just doesn't match anymore. Here's the part that most people don't want to hear. Savings didn't disappear because people became irresponsible. They disappeared because steady work stopped producing margin. And when margin disappears, the future quietly collapses inward. Not all at once, month by month, until one day you realize you've been working only to hold your place instead of move forward.